Hello everyone, I'm Tabitha with Moonlight Custom Creations, and today we are doing a cheetah rainbow peekaboo. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, watch the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and let's get started.
What we have here is a 20-ounce skinny from Maker Flow Craft. I will have my link for them in the description box below. I did sand it down with 80 grit sandpaper and I spray painted it with Rustoluem 2x Clear. What you're going to need is we're using a Wet n Wild makeup brush and some Mod Podge to apply our glitter. And I'm using a neon glitter from Recollections. We're going to be using the yellow, the blue, and the orange, and we're also using Goddess from the glitter grind for our pink. For our purple, we're using Trixie Dust from the glitter grind, and then we're going to use a little bit of the Tidal Wave from the glitter grind as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to coat our entire tumbler with Mod Podge. And with this process, you do want to move fairly fast just because the Mod Podge, it dries pretty fast, and we're going to be applying all of these different types of glitters. So you just want to make sure you put a generous coat of Mod Podge all over the tumbler here. Now you don't want to forget the bottom as well, and right here I also like to tap the bottom because that kind of gets the Mod Podge into the little nooks and crannies of the bottom of the tumbler here. So first off, we're going to start out with our little neon glitter palette from Recollections. We're going to start out with the yellow. Now what you want to do is you want to just take the yellow and then just sporadically put little yellow spots all over the tumbler. Now, I am not going to lie to you, this is going to look a hot mess after we get done with the glitter, but trust the process, this is going to look absolutely amazing. So randomly, you're just going to pick out spots and add the glitter. And now we're going to go in with our orange from the same neon from Recollections, and we're going to do the same thing with the orange. And now we're going to go in with the very pretty blue and doing the exact same thing, randomly just placing our glitter and kind of working fast, that way our Mod Podge doesn't dry on us. Now we're going to go in with our Goddess from the glitter grind and fill in some more of that white space, and we're just going to repeat this process until the entire tumbler is completely covered with glitter. And I'm kind of putting the glitter in a slant motion. That way it's not just straight across or straight up and down. Now we're going to go on with our Trixie Dust from the glitter grind and filling in pretty much the rest of the white space. I'm trying to leave a little bit of white space for the tidal wave, but we're not going to have as much. And you can see that in our next part here. And now with our tidal wave, I am just going all over the tumbler. That way, if there's any white spaces that I may not see or anything like that, that way we don't miss anything and our entire tumbler is covered with glitter. Now, as you can see here, the bottom of my tumbler did get a little dry, so I'm just adding a little bit more Mod Podge, and then I'm going to just go ahead and take that tidal wave and just cover the entire bottom. The bottom's going to be spray painted anyway since this is a peekaboo, so I didn't really worry about the glitter on the bottom. I just wanted to make sure that it was covered. And that looks a hot mess, I know, but I promise it will start looking gorgeous. So here I'm sanding down with 400 grit sandpaper. I did put 2 coats of epoxy on this, 2 thin layers of epoxy, just to make sure that the glitter was covered. Before I did the epoxy, I also sprayed it with Rustoluem 2x Clear to make sure that none of my glitter moved. And I'm just making sure that I'm getting any little bumps or anything, really focusing on the rim right here. I didn't really have much to sand other than the rim. But you do want to make sure that your tumbler is nice and smooth because we are going to end up putting our vinyl on this tumbler here. And now I'm just sanding the bottom just a little bit more. Now that our tumbler is all sanded, I'm just going to take a paper towel and some 91% alcohol, and I'm going to clean off the tumbler. I'm just cleaning off any dust, debris, or anything that may be on the surface. That way we have a clean surface to place our vinyl. And now here I'm placing Boy Mom in the middle, and that's going to be the center focus of this tumbler. So I'm just taking some painter's tape and I'm going to section off where I want this to be because this is going to be a black base and I didn't want to put this vinyl over any peekaboo spots. So I'm just placing the painter's tape to like the width and the height of this decal. And then I'm measuring it again just to make sure that my measurements are good and everything looks correct. Now that we have our measurements done, we can get started with our cheetah spots. And that's the little spot that I'm going to leave blank. And I'm going to apply the cheetah spots all the way around the tumbler and on the top and the bottom of where my decal is going to be. So we're just going to take a little piece of our transfer tape and just start putting on these cheetah spots all the way around the tumbler. Really no rhyme, no reason to it. I'm just going to randomly place these spots until my entire tumbler is covered. Now that we have all the cheetah spots placed, I'm going to spray this with Rustoluem 2x the flat black, and I'm going to let that paint dry. Now that our black spray paint is dry, we are going to go in and we're going to remove these cheetah spots to expose our peekaboo. So what I'm using here is our little weeding tool, our little Cricut weeding tool. I do have a pair of tweezers as well, just in case I may need those. And we're just going to go in and remove all of these spots right here. Now that all of our cheetah spots are removed, we're ready to place our decal on there. And you can just see how beautiful this tumbler is looking already. And let me just tell you, I'm going to rant and rave about this vinyl right here. I don't really care about messing with vinyl. It's a terrible time for me to weed. I absolutely hate it. So I got this vinyl from Courtney's Customs, which I will have my link for her vinyl down in the description box below. Because I put this vinyl to the test, I purposely picked something that would normally give me trouble weeding, and this vinyl weeded like butter. I swear, y'all, it was the best vinyl I've ever used personally, and I've used quite a bit, a variety of vinyl. So definitely go check her vinyl out. So now that we have our decal on there, I'm going to put 2 coats of epoxy on here, and I will be back to show you all the final result.
All right, y'all. We have the reveal of our Cheetah Peekaboo here. This, absolutely gorgeous. I love this tumbler. Put Boy Mom on there. It's got the rainbow colors. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Put a coat of Helix, mix that in with my epoxy, and it's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love this tumbler. I enjoyed doing this tutorial. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.